Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time. There are times when I'm by myself and I would speak to the spirits. I would call out to the ancestors and I would say, make yourself known, present yourself before me so I can know that this is real. I do have these conversations with myself. And sometimes I say, listen, if I'm going to open my mouth and say these things, you have to manifest the things that I'm asking you to answer for me or provide for me. Because you have to check in with yourself. You have to check in with the spirits. And so every time I've done that, I usually get an answer. And so today I want to talk about emancipation. And I want to talk about the Orishas. Well, just one in particular right now, and ask you to go do your own research. Because I'm not feeling like teaching right now. I just want to share my thoughts. In Jamaica, August 1st is considered Emancipation Day. And what a glorious past that was when you think about our heroes deciding that they deserve respect and that their rights and freedoms must not be given, it must be taken. They were truly emancipated. We have enjoyed the benefits of that freedom, but psychologically and spiritually, 99.9% of the people in Jamaica are far from being emancipated. So this is just a ritual without meaning for those who are celebrating emancipation in Jamaica today. If they're doing it to honor the ancestors, of course, that's wonderful. But if they're doing it to say that they themselves are walking in the feet or in the steps of the ancestors, it's just a big joke. Now, I'm not sure how many members are in the government, whether it be the opposition or the leading party, but not one of those individuals are emancipated. Not one of them, not one. Listen, when Nanny of the Maroons was facing her adversaries, I am absolutely sure, 100% sure, that she was not calling upon Jesus. She's an African woman. Therefore, that language, that name would not have been a part of her culture, her heritage, her worship. But she clearly was getting guidance and she clearly was getting assistance from the spirits because she was able to defeat these people who had their strong military. Our people from the motherland brought with them to the Caribbean their spirituality. So it's such a nice juxtaposition of today being the August 1st, celebrating this Emancipation Day, and today being a supermoon. And so on the screen I provide you with a prayer that you could pray to Oshun, one of the pantheon, one of the Orishas from the pantheon of our deities. Africans are not Christians. They weren't. They were introduced to Christianity. And so what is left for us, see, every culture has their own identity, have their own religion. I don't need to say all of that to you. And when we draw from other people's well, we can't be nourished. And I'm not judging anybody. It is what you know. And when you want to know the truth, you will be led to truth. For the individuals who want this, this is not for everybody. If you're not here mentally or spiritually, no one is going to force you. So maybe you might want to click off this video and come back another day. But for those of you who want this, these are some words that you can utter when you're doing your prayer. Those of you seeking the breakthroughs. And these practices, not just the words, but the practice that goes along with these words, continue to provide guidance to our people. So when you pray and understand that the spirits have different names, you cannot count the name of the spirits that exist in the universe. And all of us are born with a guiding force, a guiding light. And it's our job to find them. They're with us, but to at least acknowledge them. Read the prayer on the screen. And as you're about to manifest the things that you desire in your life, believing that whatever you ask for is already granted. Understanding that if you have a seed as small as a mustard seed, and you look at it carefully, and you remember within the same text, if you are Christian, that says, if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, literal and figurative mountains. You say to the mountain, move, and it shall move, and shall be moved. And so tonight, or today, in your left hand, you're going to put your salt. It's that purification or cleansing agent. And from your left hand, you blow it out. And you ask that all negativity sent to you or assigned to you be removed. And in the same left hand, when you're done, because you can mix both, but you can do them separate too, your cinnamon, that agent that amplifies any of your intention, anything that you're doing using cinnamon, is going to make it more powerful, make it stronger. In your left hand, you're going to blow it out of your left hand. But don't forget to put your intention in it. From your front door, you're staying inside. And in your left hand, as you pour it, you blow this to remove obstacles out of your way. You're doing the same thing with the cinnamon. As you attract abundance and sweetness, draw love and opportunity to yourself, you speak this as your intention, because that's what it's all about. It's all about your intention. Seeing yourself as a money magnet that is able to draw all the good things into your life, multiply the positive things 70 times 7, I'd say 70 times 70,000. Today is that supermoon. Last one was July 31st. And today's supermoon is particularly interesting because it's been compared to that supermoon of November 14, 2016. and that of January 26, 1948. And there will not be another one like this until November 25th, 2034. So make it count. Let it count. Manifest. It's important to understand the different stages of the moon, whether it be full moon, new moon, first quarter, last quarter. The farmers back in the day could not farm without the McDonald's almanac. And spiritual people need it as a very important part of their ritual to understand when and how and why they do certain things. So being a super moon today is very important in getting these works done. So in the clip earlier, you would have heard me talk about putting the salt and the cinnamon in your left hand. You can mix them if you choose, or you can do them separately. And I'm not going to repeat the words that I would use to speak to my guides, because the things we ask must be asked in private. Whatever you ask in private will be rewarded to you openly. All right? So it's just a demonstration to see how this is done. And from the front porch or the front door, you're doing this. And after you have poured your intention and declare and decree, all you got to do is just blow it. You are not to sweep it away until 24 hours later. It's that simple.